Okay, let's talk about it. Um, As we close in breakout, don't ever forget that failed breakout is usually the start of a big move if it sets up. Always have that in mind. Look at what you're seeing on your screen. If you can master just these three candles for the rest of your life, you'll be in money. Breakout, breakout, failed breakout. Now they are targeting the opposite end of the breakout bar. This is how simple it is. It doesn't matter whether it's a bullish trend or a bearish trend. Once the setup is breakout, failed breakout, the next thing you are doing, let's scale down low and see. What we want to first of all see is price giving us what it has given us, which is what? Lower low. And then we want to pump back into our section. Remember, there is no free money. We want price to pump back to our section, but if you see that the price have already also given us a box, the high and the low of this range. And when this section got started, the market is pumping to the high. You see that you are buying high for, you are taking the trap as a trade. Then the trade came back down. But what happened? No free lunch. Buyers started pumping into this section, coiling around the eye of this section, and then gave us low value. That low value is enough indication that sellers are most likely done with the market. Low value at the high, let it pump back, which I've taught before you start looking for your trade. It pump back high, give you lower low, came back, take your trade back to the low from this level. Let it settle. That is the most important. If you can wait and tell time, you will make a whole lot of money. Did you get it? So what happened? Price gave a box, walked to the eye of the box, and then before it gave lower low, don't just jump in and start taking trade. No, it gave you lower low, trapping buyers up high, came back to where sellers took control, and then done. I didn't take this trade, but it was a good one. Did you get the understanding?
Yeah.
The first clue is this. Let me say it again so that others can get it. Failed breakout is usually the start of a big move, most especially after a breakout. They are targeting the almost opposite side of the range. These are the these are the only two setup I am looking for. Failed breakout giving me this kind of trade, or breakout and then reverse. Let me show you. Price is always in a box. I'm going to do this so that I can help so many. So you see, price is always in a box. Don't ever forget that. If this is the box and then price is trading inside the box, it's giving us a series of II and ILA, II and ILA. Once it gets to the high and breaks the high, my mindset is already start thinking that price will either fail and get back to the other side of the range. That is what I am thinking. Or another is that price will trade and then break out, pull back to the eye of the box, and then continue. These are the only two things. Okay? Price will break out, pull back, and continue. Or once it breaks out like this, mostly I'm looking for the pullback. I'm looking for price to pull back and then I continue in direction of the breakout. That means I'm even still from daily chart. I'm looking to take this trade because it could be a very big range. Sometimes it can be the beginning of a big move going back to the other side of the range. These are the things you have to understand. Break a price is always in a range. After the range, what do you start thinking? You start thinking the three things market do. What are those three things? Don't ever forget. Market breaks out, it pulls back, it continues in direction of the breakout, it breaks out and then fail or stays within a high and a low of a range. So now today, because I see so many people are still getting complex, getting this thing confusing. So what I'm going to be doing is I will be showing you the setup, sorry, the daily chart, what to really look for, what I literally go looking for, and then I'll show you the setup. I've already worked on the setup before. I've taught what the setup is, how you can really decode the setup. Most people are using it, and thank God they are making great returns. That is my greatest joy. So now let's get straight to it so that you're not scared of whatever information the market is presenting. Remember first, I said once there is a breakout, market can either pull back or continue in the direction of the breakout. Once market gives you a failed breakout, don't forget, and it sets up, it might be the beginning of a very big move, which happens today. So we're going to be using today to stress the first thing that I said market does. Please flow with me. I don't want you to get confused. Isaac, any question at all as I'm going, please ask me. I want you to be able to see. Because the reason why you make blunders is because you can't really see. Before I start going into what I want to show you today, I want to show you the trade I did take today and the reason why I took the two trade. I took three trades today. Well, anyway, the week is just starting. It's just that I keep seeing the money. I want to learn to see the money. You'll be amazed that this is just a walk in the park. But quickly, let me show you. Like I said, Isaac, if I may ask you, what are the three things I said the markets do? I want you to tell me what are those three things I said market do.
The market breakout and trend,
Okay,
breakout,
okay,
reverse, and the breakout
okay.
on coil,
Now
range
listen,
market.
you got the two. Market breaks out and fail. It breaks out and
Yeah.
continue to trend. Market stayed within a high and a low of a trading range. So invariably,
Okay.
what I want you to see is looking at the level at which market is breaking out. That is where your trade really is coming out from. So quickly, let me show you the trade I took today. There is no gamble in here. Just look at it. Market is dumping, all right? You'll be amazed at how simple this is. Market closed in breakout, but not also that it closed in breakout of the previous bar. What happened? It broke this very bar on Friday. It broke the swing point. Remember, if price is going down, it's going to be giving you a series of lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs. When the lower low is broken, what do you expect? Now, let me show you this. This is going to make it very clear to you. At this level, all this place, buyers are in the market after the breakout of the swing point. On this place, once it breaks out, buyers are in the market. So on this level, as price breaks out and is pumping, guess what I'm looking for? Because we are obviously on a downtrend. This is going to make it very easy to you guys. I don't want to make anything complex again. I want you guys to be able to go back to your chart and look at what market is doing. So when it breaks out, it's pulling back, even if it closes in breakout. Guess what I'm looking for? My real aim is to see a failed breakout. And if a failed breakout happens and the day close and market stall around this level, that means for me to trade the next day, I have a range at which I'm looking at, which is the eye of this level, the eye and the low. That means if I take my trade, I'm targeting this low. Then when it breaks out, what am I thinking? Minimum price should come back to retest this level. Get it right. So if you know this, it's going to help you a whole lot to pinpoint and find the best trade setup. So look at this level. Market is definitely going down. But now, Isaac, I want to ask you this. Don't be scared. Just answer me. Market closing breakout and it has broken out of this level. What will be in your mind?
I'll be looking for a buy trade.
You're looking for an opportunity. See, what you do is it has closed and breakout. Now, this is where you will get trapped. It closed and breakout, this bar open and started going high first. You should know that buyers are being trapped. It's dumped. And see what happened the day of today that I traded. The market opened and started dumping. That is a dead giveaway to tell me I should buy. All I did was just to scale down, let it be simple. Whatever anybody says is none of your business. What matters is you knowing what you are doing and executing flawlessly. Price dumped in pre-market, traded in Asia, started pumping, broke out of closing price. What did I tell you? This trade was very early. If price is dumping into your section, did you see how easy this can be? I guarantee you, by the time we are done with this section, you go and look at yourself in the mirror and you start laughing that how silly is this? How simple can it be? Don't make the market makers fool you. Let them set up. It is dumping. Am I interested in selling? No. I want to buy because I know that buyers are in this level. They broke out into buyers territory. I scaled down to 5 minutes where I got my trade. It gave us higher high and then it coiled. This was my trade. I took my trade right here. Then close at the eye of section. Once I started seeing pin, I saw this pin. I said, let me hold on a while. I saw another pin. I was out. Now let's say you couldn't get London section because you were not available based on your time zone, and you come into New York section. The thesis is still the same. The market will only do three things. We have established that it has broken out and it is pulling back. And as it's pulling back, what are we thinking? Into our section, let me scale I a little more. I want to show you something. Just look at this level, all of this. Look at it here, all of this level. What is that? Is obviously, I want you guys to be able to see trade like this first before placing your trade. Is obviously this week you're seeing it shows where sellers try to force themselves in. And because of that, the money is right here. Did you get it? When it's dumping, also look left. Where is the money? All sellers, they have not been in any trouble yet. Are you getting the understanding?
Yeah.
So this is higher high. So when you guys see me take double back, take trade back and forth, like you see me go when I coming down, and you're like, what magic is you doing? I'm not. I'm only just reading and learning to tell what market makers are to interpret what market makers are telling me. We got higher high on gap time. We know that there's money up here. So if market is going to give me any trade, my minimum take profit should be this in New York section. So let me scale down to 15 minutes again so that I can see. So see what happened. If price, I would always say that is dumping into your section. What do you think? You think pump. But now it gave us higher high into what time? Into 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock clock, they are running in to take position to sell market, whereas they are the ones got in trap. And then price came into this level and worked it three times without breaking out. That means buying pressure is high. Once they failed, what happened? They came to take the money and we're back to previous days high. Where did market start coming from? From previous days low to previous days high. This is scalable. It repeats. It repeats. So understand it that you will not be caught in the trap, in the noise once you know what you're doing. Market gave you II and it came back down one push, two pushes, all of these three push and then started going high. You'll be safe once you know where to take your trade. For New York section, I won't say this is the best, but the principle, the setup is there. Now let's go on. I'm going to be using these today. Today, I actually presented so many so that you can see. So let's look at this bar. Let's learn to read price as a professional you are. Now let's look at it again. See, I want to tell you this. If what I'm showing you today is not there, don't take the trade. Don't try to figure it out because figuring it out is where most people are having a whole lot of problem. Let's read through this month. Let's look at this. Price is dumping. That is what I know. That price is dumping. So what happened? Price gave us a swing low. Take it slowly, please. Don't be too aggressive or hard on yourself. Price gave us a swing point. Now price is pumping high. Monday, this gave us a failed breakout. What did I tell you? A failed breakout is the beginning of a big move. Whilst people are thinking, oh, I want to buy, you are already on a sell template. You're thinking of selling. Now it is broken out. Once it breaks out, what do I tell you? You keep looking for if there is an opportunity to buy. It gave you that. Buy low setup. You get it. Now price kept going down, triggered the low, expanded the range, which was on Friday. And what happened? Look at this same level. Failed breakout. It was going high with a gap on Monday. Failed breakout and continue. It has broken out. You will be amazed. The market will only do the same thing over and again. You just have to be patient to find one or two or three best trades set up a week. Once it breaks out, wait, look at it triggers the low. Isaac, is this making any sense?
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's what I wanna get. Oh, we have a new student with us. JC1, how you doing? JC1, how you doing?
Hi, how are you? I'm glad to be here.
Great. Then. I'm honored to have you too. Not to worry, you'll get an understanding. So I'm taking this slowly, like I'm trying to pass information to people that have never traded this style before. I want to do my best to make you be able to read and find the best trade setup. Market closed in breakout. It triggered a low. Why am I buying here when market is selling? Because, which I explained from the start of this section, that once market breaks a swing point, Once market breaks a swing point, we're expecting a pullback for the continuation. So now, every time a swing point is broken, that is where, since it's sellers, they are trapping sellers. If you don't know, you keep on selling, but they are pulling back for, it's just like a rubber band. The more you stretch it, the more strength it will have once you release it, and the farther it will go. So you see it, once it breaks out, it might continue breaking down. I will show you that. I'll come here and explain that. It breaks out, it pulls back. You've already taken the pullback. It gave you a sell high opportunity. What day is this? On Friday. Failed breakout is the beginning of a large move. And remember, once price stall in a particular place for 3 days or three times without breaking out, reversal is inevitable. What happened? It went, this was a trade I took last week, Monday. I took this trade. It went down with an aggression. Why? Because we have breakout, pullback, trend is still down. I took this trade. You can size this with a whole lot of size. Is not coming back. ACB. Now let's go on. Now it closed in breakout. What did I tell you? That once it closed in breakout, we are expecting a reversal. But once the market open and start pumping first, guess who they are trapping? Early buyers. They got them trapped. It started open, started going out. They are forcing themselves to take position. No, yes, we know we're in a buy territory. But what happened? We have to wait for it to set up. What happened? It now gave us, what did I say? Failed breakout is the beginning of a large move. Let's say you got this, it opened, any instrument, the same thing you will see, came back to this level and exploded back to where sellers were in the market. That simple, sellers were up high here. How do I know? Is a swing point, and when it got there, it didn't continue. It failed. Simple. It broke out and stayed in breakout. Momentum is still bearish. Took out the high. Then the next day, breakout for the continuation of the trend. You could see it like the more it pulls in, the stronger the move. ACB on Thursday closed in breakout. You could see that what I'll be doing now is just like I'm just repeating myself to make this easy. Learn this. This is all it is. It opens again and started going. I was it trapping. Sellers, buyers are being trapped. You might not take this trade. You might take it. Why I wouldn't want to take this trade is because it's like I'm selling low. I don't like it. So after that happened today, this trade I showed you I took, either the first trading day or not, is the same thing. And let's just go back to this place market trend. So see what happened? The same concept. This wasn't high. Okay, price started going down, took the money from this bar after it closed in breakout, but didn't really break any swing point. Once you see something like this, you know that reversal is coming. And see what happened? When this bar open started coming down, who is being trapped? This is first green day. They are pumping, dumping down it back into first green day. Then what happened? Gave us higher high and closing breakout. The next bar opened, lo and behold, who is being trapped? Sellers are being trapped. And because they're being trapped, this is only dumping into your section. Like I said, when price dumps into your section, think pump. Open the game. You might say, oh, this is too high. You have forgotten that we are now in a bullish trend from sellers to buyers. First green day is the beginning of the buy pressure. The buyers are coming in. And once they are coming in, where do you think they will be targeting? They'll be targeting sellers. So what happened? Price started going high. Look at the space before the eye. Look at it, started dumping in your section, take the trade. Now it broke out into your section, giving you an easy trade towards sell high opportunity, nail and bill. Why? Because we are going against the trend. This now triggered the high, but how did it open trading inside? So I wouldn't want to take this because in closing breakup, though gave us higher high, there is still space. Blasted back high. All you want to see is the easy trade. If you are not so familiar with trend trade, then find this is always happening. Whereby you have pump and dump. Once it breaks out, it pumps again and dump is still trending. Sellers are stronger. Pump and dump sellers are still there. Pump and then dump into today. We still have money down low where first green day is. But I'm not interested in that. What am I interested in? Is this behavior, where to buy and where to sell. Understand it. It's either you're buying low or you're selling high. Nothing more, nothing less. So all the time I'm telling you, oh, where there are buyers and where there are sellers is what I just explained to you guys now. Now, what you need to do is to now sit most of the time on your hand and wait for the best trade setup. Like today, today was really given. Now let's go back to what happened today. You'll see that is the same thing that I just shared now that is happening. Without doubt, I'd already seen that this trade was going to melt. And why do I know that? Even without me telling you, you already know. If it come true, because I've already shown you, it's the same thing. Nothing new under the sun. Traders are busy hurting themselves. Why hurt yourself? See this breakout alone is already giving you a clue that sellers are still in the market. Buyers came in on Thursday, taking price closed in breakout. Isaac, what is the
Yes.
setup I told you before we started looking at the chart? Can you see the setup already?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let me show others. Now, see this setup. Please, you guys should have it at the back of your heart. It will, even if it's only this setup you're going to be taking for the rest of your life, you will never go broke. Just one of it or two of it per week will be enough, more than enough. What happened on Friday? Look at this, for example. Let's come to this, which I was explaining. Now, breakout. Did we break? This is breakout. Isaac, did we break any important level?
Yeah, we break significant level.
So what are you thinking at this point? Buyers, and
Nice.
that was where they came in. From where you might say, oh, it didn't really trigger any level. That is exactly the point. They want you to be guessing from closing price. Price went back high. It's closed in breakout. Watch this. It triggered the high and closed back inside. What did I call that? Failed breakout is the beginning of a large move. This failed breakout. That is all you need. You've seen the failed breakout. You've seen your setup. Scale low. I want to show you how to take this trade now. This is as easy as it should get. What happened in the first section? Pre-market dumped into Asia. Now walk with me, please. We already have it in our mind that all we want to do is sell. But when market is selling into your section, don't run with it. Wait for them to pump back and see what happened. What a coincidence. They dumped into one push, two pushes, three pushes into your section. Buyers are already running in and taking a buy. But what happened? They got them so fast. Why did that happen? Because before you take any trade, there should first of all be traders that are trapped at the opposite end of your trade. And that was what happened. They pump price into sellers, closing price, and then easy trade. You dump the trade. It didn't really go back down. Now see this is dumping into your section. It's dumping into your section. And the thesis which we agree from higher time frame is what? Buy. Sorry, rather sell. Do you agree, Isaac?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember, all these have not yet happened, but price is breaking down into your section. What do you want to see? You want to see an opportunity where price pumps into your section for you to sell. But now price is dumping into your section and you are selling. You'll be trapped. Let it pump. And guess what? It pumped into three and then set up for the down. Even continuation in gap time. Are you seeing? Now coming into this is still inside, like I said, price trading, or what do I call it? You taking a trade is absolutely discretionary. Don't listen to anyone trying to make themselves feel smarter than you, whatever. You don't need to be smart. All you need to do is learn to make money and make money indeed. You have not to prove any point to anyone. You're here because of yourself, not because of anyone. So see what happened? Price pumped into the section or started dumping, pump again, and then dump several places you would have taken trade. Pin to the low. That is a dead giveaway. I always tell you that whenever, if you look left, there is spin. That is the most likely place market will target if it turns around. And Isaac, please walk with me. Did we pump into our section or we are dumping into the section?
We pump back.
Good. So as we're going high, we created a box. We created a box. The eye in the gap time, and then we have a low. We have a high and we have a low through the gap time. And what happened? Price came for the first time, one push, two pushes. There's a trade I took. This very trade. Price is coming back down and walk the low. One, two, three. I was actually too full of myself. I was taking this to closing price, then I want to continue the trade. That is how stupid one can be. But one thing I know for sure is whenever I see reversal, I'm out. So I was safe. But that was a wrong trade though. But it was still good. It paid me. Now you see, when price came down one, two, three, I got the money going high because I know price, money is still high. Then when price got to the high, this setup is complete. One push, two pushes came down, three pushes. Then everybody up high here is trapped. Let me make this extremely easy to you. Go back again to day chart. What is our thesis? Because we're not fighting the market. First, we want to see this. Isaac, is this
Yeah.
difficult to see? Let's say we eliminate this candle. Is this two? All these difficult to see.
Most of.
Failed breakout. What do you think? Expansion. Did you get it? Do you
Yeah.
know the concept? Friday became day one. Monday became day two. Monday, day two. Failed breakout is usually the beginning of a big move. And guess what? Our template, weekly template, day one, day two, day three, day one, day two, day three. Failed breakout is usually the beginning of the day count. Please, in case you are confused, I want to know I'm just showing you day chart. No, failed breakout is usually the beginning of the day count. So Monday, Friday happens to be day one. Monday is day two, even though Monday is the first trading day of the week, which is day one. Tomorrow will be day two. But in a case like this, if it gives me a day three setup, why won't I take the trade? So what you have now is failed breakout. Don't ever forget this. And momentum is bearish. Then we have failed breakout, and then we got our trade. Let's scale down to 5 minutes to see how you would have taken. No, don't even go to once the setup is there, trap all the buyers. Once the setup is there, I'm really glad I'm seeing some great performance in the group. I've taught this. Um, let me show it again because of the new student. Price is pumping. It created a high. It created a low gap time. Is walking the eye. It failed to break and stay outside. When it came back inside, look at when it came back in, it pumped back to the EMA. This is your opportunity. Don't cash the high. Wait for it. Lower low, pump back that level, take your trade back to either this level or this level. It depends on where you are really comfortable with. But for me, once I see a reversal, before I even see this move, immediately I see a rejection without getting to me. I don't want to be in the heat. I'm already out. So this is your trade. Funny enough, I took this very trade and I took this very one to trade setup. I'm not saying take the first one. This one is far better. This gave me 200 pips. This gave 600 pips. So you know which one is best. Most definitely, I wouldn't have even gone for this. I'd have gone for the easy trade, this very one. What am I trying to show you? The same thing. Over and again, let's go back to day chart and put some more foundation to this. What matters is your foundation. Don't miss it. Let's go back again and look at gold. Now see gold trading inside. I said once there's a breakout, what do? You start looking for a reversal. It breaks out, it pulls back and continues in the direction of the breakout. Close and breakout again. Give you a pump day and then continue in that direction. Why we have a box and price is coming back down in one push, two pushes, three pushes down to the low. Then you got a trade. Once that happened, price close in breakout, failed breakout. Price is dumping into your section on Friday. Let's quickly look at this trade. Once price is dumping into your section, think pump is dumping into it took Asia and London to dump coil and then pump. I'm not chasing this. Let it to dump. It dumps into your section coil, then take your trade. That is how easy it should be. But even at that, it closed back inside. What am I trying to put together? Let's go back to it again. It's simple. Go back and do your own work. You'll find out that market will only do the same thing over and again. If it breaks out a swing point, what happened? Every swing low and swing high there is money. So be careful. All you need, let's say last week you traded, you only got this trade and maybe this trade, these two would have been enough. It doesn't matter how many pips it's giving you. What matters is your certainty so that you can place your trade with size. Let's go on. Today actually presented so many good opportunities. So let's look through it. I'm not going to go through all this, but definitely you guys, with what I've explained, you know, when price close and breakout is going to pull back, definitely. And you see price is broken out in one push. Inside, it went out two pushes, broke out again. And then the third push. Sellers are up here. They took them out. Sellers are up here. They came in, bringing price back down. It came back down In one push, it went down again. Two pushes. Failed breakout is usually the beginning. I'll keep saying it so that you guys will understand. The beginning of a what? Large move. What do you have here? Think about it. Failed breakout. So there is space, which I explained in my schematic. There is space. They came back to take the money. Everybody trying to buy is trapped. See where buy is more safe. They took the money. Sellers are running in. Buyers got the trade. What do we have? Day one, lower close. Day two, lower close. Day three, lower close. Took the money at the breakout level where are. Buyers are there. You are in line with buyers. You took the trade. Failed breakout is the beginning of a large move. 1, 2, 3, without taking out that level. Scale down. What do we have? In London section, we got this. This is just noise, right? But look at it closely. I didn't take this trade because today in Germany, they have holiday. So I don't trade when there is holiday. I just stay out. 1, 2, 3. Isaac, can you see it?
Yeah.
That is a dead giveaway. Nothing else to do. Take the trade. And guess what? It exploded. Explosion. You might wonder, why did it go that way? They are done with their work up high. There is nothing to do. Price dumped. Let's go back again to check London's New York section. What happened again? See what happened. Price pumped high. Remember, the failed breakout is giving you all the confidence you need to take this trade. It gave you around 10, gave you lower low. You know without me telling you that this is similar to what I am showing you already on daily time frame. The only thing is that the time frame is different. When it breaks out, I want to expect a pullback and then continuation. That is when you are where you are safe. It breaks out, pulls back again. Another way to take more position. And now it's closed in breakout. Invariably, what happened on Friday became day one. Tuesday, today became day two. You there, right? Let's go on. Isaac, is this making any sense?
Yeah, lots of sense.
Okay, good. So those are the only two trade setup you look for. See, look at it here. This is one, and this is two. Two mighty trade, massive trade opportunity. Why are you taking this? Is there a reason? Yes, please look for this. Make it that simple. It's broken out. See this. This and this, they're similar kind of trade setup. Nothing different. Why? They are both failed breakout, but this is closing breakout. Once this failed, it has given you space for you to take your trade back down if it presents. So if you had gotten maybe two trades last week, trading just this instrument, looking for this, you will not be coming back to join me over and again for what? Training. Why? Because you already know what you are doing. Look at this massive trade, monstrous trade. You take the trade with the information. What information is that? Let's go back and see it again. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible so that we don't go and say, oh, we are buyers, we are sellers. No, they broke out. What level did they break out? Look left. I could see this level. They broke this level and closing breakout. And then it started going low. That is all I need. Then we got a trade. Then today open started pumping, it dumped. After it gave us lower low, could take in an easy trade. Let's go on. Let me wipe my screen. Sorry, you get to your chart. Can I tell you this? Every day, look for the same thing. That is all. Just look for the same thing
Hey,
over
John.
and over. Go
Hey,
ahead,
John,
I'm listening.
I have a question.
Go ahead, ask a question.
I'm sorry. Can you go back to DE40 on the 15 minute?
DE40.
Yeah, the last one, 15 minute.
Beautiful.
I was just trying to see where your high lows were. I think that's where I kind of got myself jacked up there. Okay.
Swing point. The
It was at 10
broken swing
o'clock.
point.
Yeah, it's that 10 o'clock candle. I think I marked
Remember your thesis is what? To sell.
sell.
So let them pump it back. Oil, take the trade. Nothing more to do. Just scale down and take the trade.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oil, look at the trade here. Maybe your stop loss high here. Entry. When it breaks this level, entry back to break even. Just put it here.
Mm.
Your stop loss back to break even. All this is just trying to scare you out of a winning position. There is space.
Yep.
Look at the explosion. This is your money.
And
And once it came down, this is not the pin I'm looking for. So even if it retraces, I'm not interested to come out yet. But this could be tempting to get out because it's a pin armor. But what I would do, I'll start trading my stops at every swing point until they take the money. So I'll still be here. They have not broken low, so I'll still be here. Did you get it?
got it.
Let them
Thanks.
come back and take you out or just close manually. You can understand it? Chris, do you understand?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. JC Vaughn, what do you say? Are you getting understanding? This thing is really simple, isn't it?
Yeah, it is simple after the
Your voice is
candles have
breaking. I can't
formed,
really
but
hear you.
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead now. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is simple. I think I just get caught
Yes,
up
I can.
in while the candles are forming and get anxious. So I needed to probably just set it and walk away.
Okay. So like I said, if you can first master this, that's why Stacy said, we'll always say, wait for it to break out. Don't push the market. Just know what you're looking for. Without doubt, you know you're looking for something here. Did it present? Yes, it did. Take your trade. Without doubt, you know you're looking for something to close this gap after there's a failed breakout. Did it happen? Yes. Look at this awesome trade. Last trading day of the month is usually a blast. Steve Marron. Once market walks a particular level 3 times without breaking out, reversal is inevitable. So see what you're looking for. Either this setup or this setup. 3, look at the same setup like this. Breakout, took the high. That is your trade. Look at this breakout. Trapped everybody. This is sweet. Everybody up high here is trapped inside day. Once maybe there's a lower low, and you've gotten price going 1, 2, 3. Take this trade. So is the same thing. When it breaks out of this level, dumping into your section, always ask yourself, is market dumping into my section or pumping into my section? Take the pump. So let's go on, because today we presented so much. So I'm just going to use it to show us the same thing. You're hunting them. So the point is you need to master patience. You need to master it. I'm glad in the group so many people that are struggling to really gain consistency with what I'm showing. To God be the glory. That they are doing well for themselves, doubling their accounts. I love that. I want people to really win. So let's go on. Russell, look at what happened. It failed. This happened to be breakout, but there's a gap which pushed price and took the money up high. We know that sellers are interested in this market. Let's go down. If sellers are interested in the market, funny enough, let me close my trade. Sorry, I took this. I don't know. I went very aggressive today. This was a trade. No, let me not do that. Let me show you. Go ahead. See what happened now. This was a trade I took. I didn't take the one going back high, but I took that coming back down alongside gold. So gold first was scalp, then this next was the trade, and I also took this. So let me show you this. I didn't take Bitcoin, but I saw it. I wasn't really interested because there are other ones setting up better than Bitcoin. So see what happened? There is gap, you see, there is gap, just to get you confused. Trigger the high. Price is dumping. We've already gotten our thesis that we are the high, all-time high. And if you look at this structure, look at this structure very well. We have already completed the move coming from Thursday. This was a trade many of you took in the house on Thursday. That was a good trade, very good trade setup. Why? The same concept. Look at this level. Prince, do you understand what this level is? Do you understand what this level is from higher time frame? Isaac?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. So whilst that happened, you see, easy trade. This is very easy. Why? There is failed breakout. Is the beginning of a large move. Learn to see it. I've been doing this for quite a while, so I see by God's grace. This is a box. You see the same too. Failed breakout is the beginning of a large move. Lower low. Lower low. Don't take the trade yet, but then pump it into your section for the dump. Stacy took gold today. I know won't miss that. That was free. Great, Stacy. Dump, great trade. Now, price called again. There is still space. Can you do yourself a favor? Look left. What can you see at the left? Pin. Dead giveaway. Price dump, coiled, dump and took the money. Don't try to counter trend it. Went against everybody trying to counter trend it. Great. And now in buyer's zone. Dumps, peak formation low. Gave us an ascending channel. But when Stacy looked at it, he said this an ascending triangle. But anyway, that's what I'm seeing. An ascending channel, higher high, dump, and then 10 o'clock club got the ACB. There is nothing to it. What happened? Did you see the space? That is where buyers are in. They took the money for the reversal, closing breaker. Where do you think they are going? Definitely where sellers came in from start. And what happened? They coiled and took the money pumped and took the money from sellers. Did it really give us a reason to take a trade from this level? Yeah, you could see dual trade setup. You can either buy, close your position, or sell. But with what we are seeing from the higher time frame, failed breakout not only, it also gave us lower low. We know from the daily time frame, our TCC sell. Will it present into our timing window? Let's scale down low. Once the market sets up, there is nothing more to do. Just scale down. That is why I use the 1 minute chart a lot. Once you scale down, price pin this level, which is lower low. Lower low, now confirming this lower low, this very one. I sent this to the house before it completed, and I said, money, let me show you. You might see space and wonder why this space. Go to 1 hour chart or 30-minute chart. Wherever you can see this space, know that is volume that was kicked in. Buyers are in the market, forcing the market. They're going to come back and get it from them. It was too aggressive. They came in too aggressive. So where is the money? It's down here. And look left. They've even collected the money first from where buyers came in. And guess what? These ones will be in trouble once they take the money from sellers. No free cash. Understand that. But your thesis will save you. What do? It's either you take the buy and call it a day, or wait for them to trap buyers and come back to get the money. So let's look at the entry. So where do we enter? Look at it here. It has given us lower low. I'm not interested in catching the eye. No. Let them set up. It has given me lower low. That pin again shows me what? Money if it coils. Guess what? Market started coiling and then broke back inside. I'm ready to take my trade. My stop loss just above the EMA. And guess what I'm waiting for? My money. Take the money. I was gonna say, let me close my trade, but market has already taken me out. I wrote in the chart, this is money. Guess what? It's the same thing that gold did. The same exact thing. Market will always do the same thing. Isaac, can you see
Yes.
the money?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. See what happened? Pong. Look at this failed breakout. I love a day 3 trade or a day 2 trade on Monday. So whichever one you're going for, know exactly what you're looking for. I took the scalp and I also took the trade. So understand what you're doing so you don't have to gamble. It's not found here. This is where it's found. What are you looking for? Just two trade setup. Either the day two trade setup or the day three trade setup. Guess what? That is what you will ever need. Only that, nothing more, nothing less. Bitcoin, sorry, Nasdaq trigger the high. Buyers are still in the market, but let's have a view. Why do I put this like the way I did? Let's go back to, because we are seeing candles we might not understand, but this is pressure coming in. But when you go higher, you see that it's a wick. What does that tell you? If it turns, they're going to come back to the low to get the money. Whatever happens next, I'm not interested. And Nasdaq gave you a perfect setup, took the money and started turning around. Once you know this, let them trap traders. Lower low. Let's scale down again. After lower low, look at this again. The same behavior with US 2000, right? You see, trap everybody. Came back and gave you the money. Stop loss above. Take your trade. Why did I take this trade? I didn't take it though, but it's the same thing. We're at all-time high. I'm not trying to catch the high. I'm just waiting. Let me bring this down here so that I can see that it's the same thing market is doing. What happened? Failed breakout is the beginning of what? A large move. You need to be specific on the setup. What happened here? It took the low with a gap and closed the level. Easy trade. Why? They are dropping down. Money was being introduced and sellers are pushing price back into closing price. Lo and behold, they came back to the money that's from last week's Friday. We go down again, up again. Just the same repeatable pattern. It will happen this week again. Just 2 to 3. If you have a large basket of instrument, you know what you're looking for. What do we have here? Is it not the same thing that happened? Price triggered the level 1, 2, 3. Run up. Took the money, failed breakout. Continuation. Look for this over and again. Failed breakout, gave you the trade. Breakout, trap sellers and bought. This is the trade. So beautiful. We've looked at it and tell me, Jesse Vaughn, is this difficult to look for?
No, sir, it's not.
Okay. Who are in this place? What will you do if you see a market? These have not printed. That is why Stacy said, if you know what you are doing, hindsight pays a lot. Who are in this market once this breaks out like this? What do we have here?
Buyers?
Simple. Then what do you want to see? Who is being trapped? Let's kill those so that I can see that. Who is being trapped? Obviously, all the buyers, sellers here rather, are being trapped. And what happened? You see that you're taking your trade here, or you're waiting for the breakout, pull back, And continue. Look at the monstrous trade you got. Guess what? It's always happening. Failed breakout, breakout, failed breakout, and also triggered the high again before your section gave you lower low. Okay, is there money anywhere? Let's look at it quickly. Jessivon, can you find the money? Do you see the money?
Yes.
Great. Look at the behavior again. Breakout, 1, 2, 3. Why kill yourself? Take the trade. Look at your trade. It's dumping heavily. Give it a chance to go. Maybe you take one full range extension. Once you see a reversal pattern, get out. It should be that simple. Pin at the low. Look at the pin. Just one, can you see the pin?
Yes.
Can you see it?
Yes, I can see it.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can see it.
Yes, I can hear you now.
I can see it. Yes.
Okay, good. So you see, everybody up above the box. The box is not difficult to get. Look at the low, look at the high. Price tried to break out, tried to, then failed. You could watch one of the video in the group. I talked about the box in particular, maybe the third to the last video thereabout. Just it doesn't. This is all encompassing, though. This very one that I'm sharing. All you need to do is what? Go back to daily chart and look for hunt it out. How many? I want you to go back to your chart and try maybe this week, maybe on demo, so that you gain confidence. Try it on demo and see how many trades having a large basket you can get this week. Starting from tomorrow, you'll be blown away. Now, what? So this is what I've been punished on because you did not know. Breakout, even though it's heavy, breakout. What happened? We got a reversal. This is just trading inside, not a setup. You got it right. So you know what to do. Look for the best. Failed breakout down low. Failed breakout. We got a trade. Why? There is nothing new under the sun. Why am I taking this one over USD JPY? It is simple. Look at it. Just connect the lines and look from when it created a low. It took the low, but it fell back inside. It came back again and triggered the low. If price hits or gets to a level 3 times without breaking out, reversal is inevitable. The only thing there is the setup wasn't right. Why? Market is pumping into the section. I wanted to dump into this section, but it's pumping in. But in Asia, it gave a perfect trade. It dumped into Asia, and then gave a trade. Then in gap time, I wouldn't want to take this. I want to see it dumping. I want to see it clear. Now it's pumping. Whatever is happening, I don't want. You see how you can avoid this. How can you avoid it? Once you have so many instruments you're looking at. This is also similar. Why do I say 1, 2, peak formation low, giving me a day to set up? And what happened? This one seems better. Dump into the section, but only thing is that it's not taking out any level yet. Though when I was struggling with this very setup, I asked Stacy, and he said once price, which I've said, got to a level 3 times without breaking out, this would be a safe trade to take. Easy trade because price walked that level 3 times. Okay, so you see, make it a pursuit of pleasure. Let's round up this section. I believe this is the only section you need. I don't need to keep on calling you guys for sections, sections, and sections. No. How this trade happened, let's look at it. Breakout. Even though you look at the left, you don't have to push much. You know with what I explained to you. Jesse Vaughn, do you understand this? You know it's coming in, right? Sellers. Did you get it? Isaac, did you get it? Hello? Isaac, are you
Yeah, I
there?
did. Yes, I'm there.
Okay. Beautiful. Let's go back to 15 minutes. I want you guys to start hunting and putting up your chart so that I would see. It makes me, that's why I didn't really put any chart up today until after the market has traded. Because I want you guys to be independent, to be able to do this yourself. This is lower low. Come back to that level. For a monster. Look at the trade. Trust me, if I get a setup like this, last trading day of the month, I'm not going to come out. That was a good trade. Got to the high, 1, 2, 3, failed. So please, any question? Any question at all, anyone? It's the same thing that happened here. So if you can look for this breakout also, which I've shown you, once it breaks out, look at your left. What level are we? Don't just say we break out and you are buying the low. No, know what you are buying and know what you are selling.
Hello, sir.
Got it, right? I'm hearing. Go
Hello.
ahead.
Is this like what you thought now? Is this the same with it? Like you say, count back to 3 days, and you can't
Yeah,
3 days, and
yes. Yes, most definitely.
because
If
if
you're
you
trading
look
Monday,
at this setup, and last week Monday they
mhm,
have different. It's not like it's a little bit different from it.
last week Monday, which
Yes,
instrument
Monday.
are we talking about?
Let me check.
Just tell me, please. Remember, as always, whose zone are we in before taking your trade? Which territory are we in? Then go hunting. This was an easy trade. A trade Stacy took today. Good. Very sweet. Okay, I'm waiting. Isaac, I'm waiting.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm waiting.
Yeah, I said last week Monday on the YDS. That is DSY
Which
USD.
one?
That is DSY USD.
Which instrument you call?
Said what?
What instrument is that?
It's just USD. Let me check for that place or that better place.
Just tell me the name of the instrument.
I can come in a minute.
Okay, make it faster, I can.
Let's check AUD NZD.
AUDNZD.
Yes.
AUD and I don't want to trade that. Okay. Okay. What day do you want us to check?
On Monday, that's Friday /
Last
Monday.
week Monday.
Yeah.
Last week Monday or today?
Last week Monday on Friday.
Monday. Okay, this Monday. Let's go through it. See what happened. I've told you, market will only do 3 things. Don't ever get yourself into trouble. It has broken out. Once it breaks out, I'm already expecting a reversal. And that happened. Coming back down. This is Thursday. I'm going to go into that one. Failed breakout is usually the beginning of a big move, large move. Day 1, 1, 2, 3, walk that low. Thursday, day 2, close and breakout. And what happened? See this. We got a failed breakout. So now you want to say, oh, I want to continue taking this trade down, but you have forgotten. Look at the eyes. They have not yet mitigated them. Remember, we are hunting. You are looking for the best. And I've shown you the 2 that I will definitely always want to look for. And if you look at Stacy's trade today, it's the same thing he did. Even on Friday, I wasn't trading, but I saw Stacy taking that trade on gold. Even today, I knew I was going to take it. So look at this now. Price is closing breakout. It's pulling back. You are getting the pullback, but there's space. Now on Monday, is this Monday? Monday gave you failed breakout. There is space. Monday, day 1. You could see how Monday has given us day 1. Why didn't we call this day 1? Because the next day's trade did not trigger the order level and closing breakout. This triggered the level and also closing breakout. We'll scale down and see entry, not to worry. So this is day 2, happened to be Tuesday. Right behavior went for range extension, broke the level and gave us a day 3 trade on Wednesday, which is pump and then dump, a day 3 reversal without triggering the low. Therefore, buyers are still in the market. What happened? It pumped high and dump, still close, no breakout, but it has walked the level 3 times. Maybe you want to scalp, that could be okay. But it's an inside day. On Friday, no level was triggered. Inside day, double inside day. What happened? Today, it came and triggered the low. Maybe triggered a high first. You see, this is where you shouldn't, in the matter of fact, I won't trade this. This Monday, I won't even trade this because I will look for, except there is no other instrument. And I see that, okay, it's setting up, then I can maybe or even not trade at all. So let's go back to lower time frame. Is the same thing. Everything I've been showing you is the same thing, even the 4-hour chart and all that. I'm only just doing the best to make it more simple so that you don't have anything to think. You just, closing breakouts, are we in seller zone, are we in buyer zone, which I've already explained. You know that already. Failed breakout is the beginning of a large move. Wait for lower low. Give you an information. After the lower low, eat your trade. Gradient. Let this load. I'm not in to take suboptimal trades. I don't want to take a trade that, for example, I'm taking a trade on gold. I want to put just maybe one entry, big entry, and just wait for my trade. And then to manage it, not take 150 entry. What do I need it for? If I can take maybe 5 entry or maybe 3 entry, size them and then monitor my position on one trade, I'm fine. Look at what God gave today. Do you know that? I doubled my account today. To God be the glory. Let's go back to this. It's not about me. It's about you. I don't know why I like saying that. Okay, let's go straight. 1, 2, 3. Monday. Maybe it's cow. But coming into this section, see what happened? This first day, just read this. It actually triggered the eye and then closed. That is Friday, closed back inside. It pumped and closed back inside after giving us lower low from the inside. Closed back inside. Now it's pumping. Came back down. After it has given us lower low, it jumped back. It pumped to the section and it dumped back to get the money. Isaac, do you see this? Do
Yeah.
you understand this?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, if you don't, let me make it more clear. That is the essence of the training, not to worry. I'll do my best to make you see so that you'll be able to repeat the same thing. Not when you're waiting for me to say you want to see my trade. You don't need it. Look at the information here. Can you see the information already?
Yeah.
Isaac, can you see the information?
Yes.
What does that tell you? That is
It's a buy trade.
money down low. Are you there, Isaac? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, my screen is coming up. Oh, I didn't understand this. I didn't understand that. I want them to be everybody to be able to trade fine without needing me, because sometimes I get confused when people are. Can you guys hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can do.
Hello, can you guys see my screen and can you hear me clearly?
I can see your screen.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I can see
Hello?
your screen.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen now.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, can you hear me?
Isaac, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your
Yeah,
screen.
can you see my screen?
Yes, of
Oh,
course.
it's